Welcome to Dreamweavers, boring adult sleep stories, where calm and slow tales about history and curiosities softly guide you to a restful night. Here, each story unfolds in a gentle rhythm, helping you drift away in peace. If you enjoy our soothing journeys into the past, please like and subscribe to support future tranquil adventures crafted just for you. In this video, we gently explore a day in the life of medieval farmers, a slow, peaceful look at the simple rhythms of an ancient village. You'll hear about the quiet dawn, the gradual stirring of people and animals, and the timeless cycle of chores and nature unfolding in a calm, measured way to ease your mind into relaxation. Chapter 1. Dawn breaks over the medieval village. The first light spills softly across the vast fields, tinting the sky in tender hues of pink and lavender. The air is cool and still, holding a delicate promise of the day ahead. Slowly, the village begins to stir beneath the waking sky, gentle and unhurried as the sun inches upward. Bird song timidly pierces the quiet, weaving through the crisp morning air. A breeze brushes the leaves with a soft sigh, coaxing petals to open and dew to glisten where the earth meets the tender grass. Somewhere in the distance, the low murmur of animals stirs along with the village, all creatures beginning their slow, peaceful awakening to the new day. From small wooden cottages, soft lights flicker as hearth fires are gently stoked. The scent of smoke curls upward, mingling with the freshness of morning. Simple household chores start with quiet footsteps on the earthen floors, where baskets are filled and water drawn from wells. The rhythm of the village day begins in a calm, steady way, as hands prepare for the work ahead. In the fields, farmers rise with a careful stretch, their movements slow and thoughtful. They check on their tools, adjust their worn cloaks against the chill, and move toward their animals with a practiced calm. The day unfolds in measured steps, each task approached with gentle care, reflecting the steady, enduring rhythms that have shaped life here for countless seasons before. As the sun climbs higher, the village breathes fully into its waking life. The sounds of footsteps, soft conversations, and distant calls mingle with the natural harmony of rustling leaves and flowing water. Here, in this peaceful moment of dawn, life moves gently forward, embraced by the steady pulse of time and the quiet beauty of a world slowly coming alive. Chapter 2. Tending to the animals with quiet care. As morning light softly brushes the barn, the farmer begins the gentle rhythm of the day's first tasks. The steady clink of buckets and soft rustle of straw create a tender soundtrack. Each movement is slow and purposeful, feeding the cows who murmur softly, their calm breaths mingling with the crisp, cool air. With hands that move with practiced calm, the farmer pours fresh water into troughs, the gentle splash echoing in the stillness. Chickens softly cluck, pecking grain sprinkled in careful arcs. The repetitive steps of gathering feed, tending water, and stroking the animals' coats at a relaxed pace weave a peaceful cadence, inviting a sense of restfulness and deep connection between the farmer and the creatures reliant on this quiet care. The cows shift slowly, shifting weight and chewing cud as the farmer moves quietly among them. Every brush of the hand along their flanks soothes both animal and mind. Farther along, chickens flap gentle wings and rustle softly in the hay as they settle. The soft sounds of tranquil life blend with the fresh, earthy scents of the barn, wrapping the scene in a smooth, steady calm that relaxes with each breath. Next, the farmer visits the pigsty, where soft grunts and the warm breath of peaceful swine fill the air. Each careful feed and gentle murmur shared forms a quiet ritual. Slow, Even movements by both farmer and animals create a gentle rhythm, a harmony of care and trust. The day's chores flow together seamlessly, like a comforting lullaby sung in the language of small, tender acts repeated across time. As the sunlight moves higher, so does the routine of tending animals. The farmer's footsteps are steady, the repeated scooping and pouring of feed soft and rhythmic. Cows nudge for more grain, chickens softly clucking with small, contented sounds. There is comfort in this cycle, in the unchanging tasks carried out with gentle focus. The peaceful bond between human and animal deepens, serene and unhurried, like a gentle stream flowing quietly. Time passes slowly in this peaceful routine, as the farmer's care steadies the small world of animals. Each quiet exchange, a soft nudge or a gentle word, settles into a soothing pattern. The repetitive nature of feeding and watering echoes a slow heartbeat. Calm settles over the barnyard, inviting a sense of stillness and rest, wrapping around the scene like a soft blanket under wide, gentle skies. As the day winds gently on, the farmer moves with quiet patience, completing the circle of care with each repeated task. Soft sounds, slow movements, and steady attention weave a tranquil rhythm. The gentle bond between the farmer and animals remains strong and steady. Unspoken promise of kindness repeated throughout each peaceful moment. This calm care invites you to relax deeply, letting the slow pace carry you into rest. Chapter 3. Simple Meals in a Humble Hearth. As the day's work winds down, the farmer turns to the quiet comfort of his modest kitchen. Here, the slow crackle of the hearth fire fills the room with warmth and a gentle glow, inviting calm and rest after labor. Simple ingredients gathered from the fields and stores are prepared with care, each step a soothing, familiar ritual, weaving a serene connection to the land. The meal is humble but nourishing, often a stew of root vegetables, grains, and herbs simmering steadily over the fire. The steady rhythm of stirring, the soft bubbling sounds, and the gentle scent filling the air offer a meditation on minimalism and sustenance. This repetitive yet comforting routine reminds the farmer of the earth's gifts, grounding him through the seasons and the quiet joy found in everyday nourishment. Eating is a slow, intentional act, done without rush or distraction. The farmer's simple meal is consumed with gratitude, each bite a reminder of the hard work and patience required to bring food to the table. The quiet of the humble hearth, with its flickering shadows, encourages reflection and a deep appreciation for life's basic blessings, highlighting the beauty in simplicity and routine. The modest kitchen, with its weather-worn walls, is a sanctuary built from necessity and care. Earthenware pots and wooden utensils stand ready for daily use, each worn smooth by seasons of hands repeating the same comforting tasks. This gentle repetition, from chopping to stirring and serving, shapes a peaceful daily rhythm, a reminder that even in simple acts there is a steady and reassuring presence rooted in the natural world. Outside, the fading light signals the close of day as the hearth's warmth spreads steady and slow through the small house. The farmer's thoughts turn inward, calmed by the reliable predictability of these simple meals. They are a quiet celebration of the season's yield, the fruits of steady effort and the land's generosity. This soothing routine wraps around him like a familiar blanket, offering peace amid the quiet of the evening. The repetition of daily eating draws a gentle line through time, marking the passage of days with steady comfort. Each meal is an unspoken ritual of gratitude, a pause from the chaos of nature and life. This focus on minimalism, on the value of small and steady nourishment, becomes a grounding force, reinforcing the deep connection between the farmer and the earth that sustains him, season after season. As the last ember dims in the hearth and the evening quiet settles, the farmer rests content with the simple pleasures of the day. The quiet preparation and sharing of food offer a peaceful close, a reminder of the grace found in everyday routine and the small, steady rhythms of life on the land. In this humble hearth, each meal is a soft meditation, soothing and steady, grounding the soul for restful sleep. Chapter 4. Planting Seeds in the Quiet Earth. The day unfolds gently as hands meet the soft soil, fingers pressing and turning with care. Each seed is set with thoughtful patience, a slow, rhythmic ritual. The earth whispers quietly beneath, and the stillness invites a deep breath, a pause that feels as timeless as the deep breath, a pause that feels as timeless as the turning seasons yet to come. With every careful movement, the hope of growth is nestled beneath the surface. The rhythm slows even more now, a delicate dance of placing and covering seed by seed. The earth is alive and resting, holding promise beneath its calm quietness, waiting for the sun's kiss and the gentle rain to coax life forward, inch by patient inch. Feel the slow, steady turning of the earth as the hand moves with purpose. The quiet settles deeper as the soil folds over the tiny seed, protecting this small, sleeping promise. Each breath taken here matches the rhythm of nature's patient unfolding, inviting deep calm and soft reflection on the gentle power found in waiting, the slow miracle of growth carefully planted in the quiet ground. There is a certain peace in this slow work, a quiet meditation as hands press gently and rhythmically into the earth. The patience required to seed, to trust that beneath this calm surface, life will stir and stretch. Each moment here is a breath, longer and softer than the last, and the world feels wide yet intimate in this shared stillness with the slow, sustaining soil. The cool earth draws quietly around each seed, a tender cradle for the springtime stirrings not yet begun. Time pauses here, held gently between soil and seed, where nothing yet is seen but the full promise of what will come. This moment of sowing is sacred and slow, inviting deep relaxation and the soft recognition that growth, like sleep, must be allowed its own patient pace. As fingers brush over the earth with deliberate care, imagine the seasons unfolding gently outside this quiet moment. The sun will travel its familiar path, the rain will fall in soft sheets, and slowly, surely, the seeds will awaken. Here, in this calm rhythm, there's reassurance in the waiting, a peaceful certainty that change will arrive in its own time, carried by the soft breath of the earth itself. The final seed settles, the earth closed softly above it. Stillness is absolute now, a deep quiet punctuated only by the rhythm of breath and the slow turning of time. Reflect on the gentle patience held in each planted seed, and allow your mind to drift with the steady, unhurried pace of nature's unfolding. Here, in the soil's embrace, lies the promise of tomorrow's growth and the calm of restful waiting. Chapter 5.
tending the growing crops through the seasons. As the days stretch longer and the sun gains strength, the medieval farmer turns his careful gaze to the sprouting fields. With steady hands, he moves slowly among the rows of young plants, watering and weeding with gentle persistence. Each task, though simple and repetitive, is a thread in the fabric of the farm's quiet rhythm, woven under the calm watch of changing seasons.
As the days stretch longer and the sun gains strength, the medieval farmer turns his careful gaze to the sprouting fields. With steady hands, he moves slowly among the rows of young plants, watering and weeding with gentle persistence. Each task, though simple and repetitive, in early spring, the soil still holds the coolness of winter's retreat, and the farmer begins the cycle anew. He draws water from the well and wets the thirsty earth around the fragile shoots, careful not to disturb the tender roots. The rhythmic lifting of the watering pail and the soft sound of water on soil create a serene scene, marking the gentle start of the growing season's quiet unfolding. As the days warm, the farmer's work shifts toward keeping the young crops free from the stubborn weeds that seek to claim the earth. With steady hands, he pulls away the unwanted plants, one by one, his movements unhurried and mindful. The repeated action, simple yet purposeful, reflects the patient watchfulness required to nurture the field's slow transformation. By summer, the crops are taller, their leaves shimmering under the sun's steady breath. The farmer's care remains constant as he surveys the rows, attending where needed. He waters early in the morning, before the day's heat deepens, letting the coolness seep into roots and leaves. The slow, repetitive tasks soothe both farmer and land, blending into the gentle pulse of life on this old farm. As the light shifts toward the softer hues of late summer, the moments of tending become quieter, each action measured and calm. The farmer pauses sometimes to watch a butterfly flutter near the growing stalks, or to listen to the soft rustle of wind through the leaves. In these still moments, the steady rhythm of the earth and sky feels deeply alive, a comforting cycle of growth and care. With the approach of autumn's golden light, the crops begin to show the promise of harvest. The farmer's patient attention carries on, ensuring the plants remain strong and healthy until they are ready. The long days shorten slowly, and the warmth gives way to cooler air, but the farmer's quiet vigilance endures. Each act of care, repeated through the seasons, holds the promise of the yield to come. As the seasons turn at last toward winter, the fields slowly rest beneath a soft blanket of frost. The farmer sets down his tools, but carries with him the calm memory of months spent tending each sprout. The cycle of growth and care will begin again, steady and true, with the returning sun. This slow passage through the year is a gentle reminder of nature's quiet, enduring rhythms and the steady patience of those who nurture it. Chapter 6. Harvesting the Fruits of Steady Labor. The harvest season unfolds gently, with farmers moving thoughtfully through the fields. Each ripe crop is tenderly gathered into woven baskets, a simple yet satisfying rhythm that echoes the steady pace of the year. In this quiet repetition, there is peace and a sense of accomplishment, as the land yields its bounty in calm abundance. The day's tasks continue slowly and deliberately. Harvesters brush golden stalks aside and carefully cut crops at just the right moment. Their hands work in familiar, practiced motions, the repetition lulling the mind into a state of restful reflection. As the sun arcs slowly overhead, there is a soothing steadiness to this ritual that invites stillness and calm within the heart. Chapter 6 continues with the image of baskets filling steadily under patient hands. The fields whisper stories of labor and care, each bundle a quiet testament to months of effort. Preparations for the next season begin as the soil is gently turned. The steady, measured work marks both an ending and a beginning, a peaceful cycle that brings calm comfort to those who know the land's enduring rhythm. The cool breeze carries the scent of earth and ripened grains as farmers pause occasionally, savoring a breath of stillness amidst their tasks. There is no rush here, only the slow, steady unfolding of work done with loving care. Beneath the faint hum of insects and soft rustling leaves, the mind drifts toward gentle contentment, wrapped in the simplicity of a day spent fully in quiet, focused labor. As baskets become heavy and full, the satisfaction of completion creeps in quietly. The repetitive pace invites a reflective mood, thoughts drifting softly like the falling leaves. A deep sense of fulfillment grounds the spirit, as each harvest is a humble reward for steady hands and patient hearts. The day's measured tasks dissolve into calm awareness, closing the chapter on a calm awareness, closing the chapter on a year's worth of dedicated care. With the fields cleared and the harvest gathered, the farmer's work gently shifts to preparing the land for rest. Turned soil warms lightly under the sun's gentle touch, readying itself for new seeds and seasons to come. This deliberate preparation offers a quiet promise of renewal, echoing the patient, steady labor that has filled the day with purpose and brought peaceful closure to the cycle once again. Finally, as the sun softens toward evening, the day's rhythm slows to a tranquil end. The steady labor has settled into calm contentment, a soothing close to the year's cycle of growth and care. In this peaceful twilight, the quiet joy of harvesting lingers softly, tender reminder that steady effort bears fruits both in the fields and in a peaceful heart. Chapter 7. Evening Rest and Reflective Calm. As the warm light of day fades gently into the soft hues of night, the farmer begins winding down. The simple rituals of cleaning worn tools and tidying the barn echo a quiet reverence for the day's work. A soothing calm settles over the land as fatigue mingles with satisfaction, inviting the heart to slow and rest. The animals are fed one last time, their soft murmurs blending with the whisper of the evening breeze. The calm repetition of chores creates a meditative rhythm, a gentle close to the day's toil. The farmer's footsteps slow and soften, a peaceful stillness wrapping around the homestead like a tender blanket under the dimming sky. Now, by the hearth's steady glow, the farmer settles with quiet reflections. The warmth wraps around, a gentle embrace that comforts both body and mind. Each breath deepens the sense of peace as the day's fatigue and satisfaction mingle, creating a lullaby born of earthy toil and serene contentment in the stillness of evening. Outside, the world grows hushed, and the stars begin their slow, silent journey across the night sky. The simplicity of life here is mirrored in these calm momenta, respite that restores and renews. With each passing twilight, the rhythm of rest and reflection invites the soul to drift softly toward the rest it needs. The cool night air carries the faint scent of earth and wood smoke, mingling with the quiet hum of life settling into rest. In this tranquil space, the farmer's heart quiets, the mind unfurls from the day's steady toil. There is beauty in these slow and gentle rhythms as they bring a natural ease, softly guiding the spirit toward peaceful sleep. As the hearth's flames gently flicker low, the soothing ambiance washes over everything, encouraging calm thoughts and gentle breathing. The quiet now holds a sacred space, wrapping the farmer in a cocoon of contentment and reflective calm. Tonight, like every night, peace settles in as a gentle reminder of life's simple and enduring harmony. The world outside slips quietly into night, and inside the farmer's rest is deep and undisturbed. Every small task of the day now rests alongside the fading embers, a testament to a cycle of simple dedication and quiet fulfillment. Here in this stillness, the mind finds softness, inviting ease and a gentle, restful sleep. Chapter 8. The Steady Cycle of Days and Seasons. As the long days fold gently into the night, the rhythm of the medieval farmer's life continues with quiet certainty. Each season brings its own tasks, beginning again after the last, a patient cycle that never hastens. This unchanging heartbeat of the earth offers a deep kind of comfort, reminding us of nature's steady hand, and its soft, peaceful persistency. The fields breathe with the cycle of sun and rain as farmers rise with dawn's first light, their lives marked by the steady turning of the seasons. In this tranquil chapter, we settle into this comforting loop of repetitive days, where time gently flows in a measured, endless stream. The calm repetition encourages a patient peace, drawing us closer to the soothing pulse of the natural world surrounding their humble homes. As spring yields to summer, the work in the fields intensifies, yet there is a soft melody to these labors. Planting turns to tending, and tending to waiting. The land responds predictably, each seed a promise repeated from years past. The farmer's days, though quiet and routine, hold a deep sense of purpose, woven into the steady fabric of Earth's changing cloakas. We follow this small, serene cycle. We begin to breathe a little slower ourselves. The golden hues of autumn call the harvest, a culmination of patience and care throughout the year. The fields, full and ripe, bow gently beneath the weight of gathered crops, echoing the steady heartbeat of the season's close. In this unhurried movement, we feel the reassuring repetition of life itself, a reassuring rhythm where beginnings and endings fold into each other softly, inviting rest and reflection after all the work is done. Winter's cool blanket hushes the farmland, slowing the pace to a gentle rhythm of rest. The steady cycle continues beneath the stillness as the earth breathes quietly, waiting without rush. Even in the calm silence, the promise of spring lies in patient slumber. Through this lull, the unchanging cadence of days and seasons grounds us, offering a peaceful space to surrender to sleep and the gentle whisper of nature's timeless flow. In the quiet moments between chores and changing seasons, the medieval farmer finds a steady calm, an unshakable trust in the world's turn. Life moves slowly here, in easy repetition, grounded in the predictability of dawn and dusk, planting and harvest, cold and warmth. This gentle steadiness invites a soft closing breath, a quiet meditation on the lifelong dance with earth and time, where patience and peace are the truest rewards. Now, as the day draws quietly to a close, feel yourself slowing alongside this steady cycle of days and seasons. Allow the soothing pulse of nature's repeated rhythms to settle your mind and body gently. Embrace the calm certainty of this slow, patient life, letting sleep come softly like a gentle night breeze, wrapping you in the peaceful constancy of a medieval farmer's day, steady, predictable, and full of quiet comfort.